know what?
Well, I don't want to do so.
Yes, you do. I don't think you have a choice in the matter.
I'm about to rewind that last part.
Well, I don't want to do so.
Yes, you do. I don't think you have a choice in the matter.
Okay, now remember, she is claiming that Shannon Sharp assaulted her multiple times, even going as far as to use the R word. And in the audio, yeah, he threatened her, but I'll be honest with you, after I read the text from yesterday, I don't know if that last part sounded like foreplay or role playing, but the beginning did sound like they were having some type of heated conversation. And this does sound like a young lady. She sounds younger than Shannon. I see a lot of people posting photos of her. Some people say she's black. Some people say she's white. She sounded a little Caucasian from what I just heard. I could be wrong. Maybe she's just a young black girl from the suburbs. And with this audio, I think the situation gets a little bit more tricky. Now, remember yesterday, Shannon Sharp's team talked about this video that they said was edited to look like their sexual relationship wasn't consensual. And so maybe all of the evidence might need to be put on the table when I listen to this audio, so the people residing over this case can try to figure out if the relationship to them seems like it is consensual. But if this keeps going, I don't
The
know
first
how
round of the
this
Eastern
could
Conference
affect Shannon
playoffs.
Sharp's career.
The Magic, with a Game 3 opportunity to dig themselves out of a 2-0 hole. They will need to bring all they can muster against the Celtics. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Welcome, everyone, to Game 3 of this Eastern Conference Round 1 matchup. 2-0 so far. Perhaps the tide can turn in this one. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. And it's tough enough to win in this league when you're at full strength. Missing one of your stars for an extended time makes it even harder.
Down a star player, as long as that continues to be the case, they'll have to find a way to compensate.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. Holiday out there with White, and it's Brown in its small forward. And for the Magic, sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Joseph in at the point guard position. Now here's Tatum. Tatum with the screen on Joseph. White with it. Picked up by Banchero. And it's White missing. And the Magic with possession. They look to start a new streak after losing on Monday.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues they just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Hopefully this is a reality check for them. Teams in this league are just too good. You will be punished for your mistakes.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. Coach said they want to force Jason Tatum to uncomfortable spots on the floor. Now, they recognize those spots are few and far between, but Coach wants to keep Tatum out of the paint specifically. If his team can do that and force Tatum to shoot more from outside, they feel relatively good about their chances. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Banchero, following the basket by Derek White. 4 on the clock. Yep, that one goes. Banchero's got 5 now.
Well, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Here's White. Orlando grabs the miss. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Tries the spin move. Banchero kicks to Wagner. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And it's Banchero missing.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Porzingis passes to Tatum. Shot from the wing. They get it back. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Here are the Magic now. The Magic have gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Banchero. Banchero draws the double. Joseph the pass to Banchero. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Caldwell Pope against Holiday. Shot from 12. That shot missing.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots. And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Back to Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Banchero. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
With his touch, Tatum's a threat from anywhere.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside, Joseph. To the paint. Here's Banchero. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
And great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts.
White against Joseph. Brown feeling out a bit. 6 on the shot clock. Mr. Porzingis over Carter, and he can't bank that one in. White against Joseph. Banchero outside. No good on the 3. Boston trailing. Brown outside. Down low. It's stolen by Banchero. Wagner from long range. It's good on the putback.
And how about the effort by Carter? Always lurking there on the offensive glass.
Banchero against Tatum. Good on the bucket. Tatum's got 5 now.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Joseph. Still yet to score. Here's Banchero. Great D that time from Tatum.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Porzingis finds White. And here's Brown outside. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Pass to Wagner. Back to Caldwell Pope. Banchero inside. Guarded by Tatum.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break of mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Carter. And it's Banchero top the key. Wagner outside. 5 on the clock. Over Holiday. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Oh, good job executing inside. Wagner in total control down there.
Tatum kicks to Porzingis. Pass to White. Lets it go with a three. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Ben Carroll looking around. Wagner has screen on Tatum. Ben Carroll against Tatum. And it's Ben Carroll missing.
It was rough shooting night tonight, but you can't.
Ooh, what a slam!
Oh, my.
What a slam!
Gracious.
One of the craziest dunks we've seen. Tatum with the bounce.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Now here's Joseph. Still without a basket. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And Orlando making a change here. Wagner's checked in. Al Horford's checked in for the Celtics. Caldwell Pope finds Carter. Back to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Wagner. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And here's Boston, trailing by 2. Outside, Horford. Now White. Lots of room. Nice jump shot. Good. White's got his second basket.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
He was all alone on that one. And the Magic lead by 3.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
On against Wagner. Brown, no good. Orlando's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. That's good from Wagner on the assist from Wagner. And it's a 5-point Magic lead. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Back to Holiday. Out to White. Back to Holiday. Nailed from three-point land.
Part of what makes Drew so valuable, he's a guard who can score without the ball.
Joseph the pass to Wagner. Carter with a screen on Brown. And that one's good, Wagner.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Joseph against Holiday. Horford with the screen on Wagner. Here's Brown, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. So for the Magic, Goga Bitadze is checked in for Wendell Carter. Anthony comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and Black's subbed in for Joseph. Magic leading by 4. Wagner outside. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Hauser. Picked by Horford. Hauser the pass to Cornette. Celtics passing it around. Pocket 4. Here's Pritchard. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Magic?
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
First free throw is good. Van Carroll's checked in for the Magic. Jalen Suggs comes in for Franz Wagner. Both good from the line that time. Celtics trail by 8. 1:32 left to play here in the first. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Suggs. Outside, Horford. Tatum against Banchero. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Magic leading by 8. Pass to Black, and here is Suggs. Here's Anthony, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Horford.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Orlando, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. No good on the free throw. Celtics making a switch here. Davison's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Celtics trail by 9. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Hauser. Now here is Horford. Tatum with the screen on Anthony. They need this one. Davison can't hit.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Now here's Anthony. Back to Banchero. It's Black in the corner. It's good from long range. Black's got 5.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Lets it go from deep. He can't get that one. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Magic out in front. They lead by 12. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And a very convincing performance from the Magic so far.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
And so here's Orlando on the floor for Boston. Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard. He gets that one. 9 points in the game so far.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't penetrate. Your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
Now here's Tatum. Emphatic finish by Tatum.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Now, here's Suggs. Guarded closer. Pass to Wagner. Horford with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Pritchard. He's defended by Wagner. Horford gets the bucket.
They need that floor spacing ability from Horford. It's big for them when he's knocking down triples.
Wagner with a screen for Anthony. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's his first trip to the line. It's good from Wagner. Both free throws good from Wagner. Celtics trail by 11. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's Pritchard. Those three-pointers off the mark. And it's Anthony with the ball for Orlando. They've led by as many as 14 points. And here is Suggs. Nothing on the board. Shot clock at 6. Anthony with the bucket. And the Magic lead by 13.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Here's Hauser. Pass to Horford. It's stolen by Banchero. And here they come. And Tatum over to help. Suggs. And Pritchard pulls it down. Celtics trail by 13. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Tatum. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Tatum's got 11 points.
Over the years, Tatum has limited the amount of mid-range jumpers that he takes, but it is still a natural part of his game.
And finished off by Wagner.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Magic leading by 13. To the middle. Here's Banchero.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Got a piece of it. Suggs with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. Here's Banchero. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And that's 13 points for Paolo Banchero.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all three levels.
Outside Tatum. Tatum from 3.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Banchero against Horford. Not enough on that one as it misses.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Tatum looking around. Horford double team. Got it. Good job in the low post. Horford's got his second bucket.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Suggs passes to Banchero. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Suggs. Here's Tatum. Fournette kicks to Tatum. To the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
How about Tatum shredding the D with his passing? So effective in pick and rolls.
Orlando leading by 12. Banchero outside. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Banchero's got 17. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Pass to Hauser. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Cole Anthony.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. Franz Wagner comes in for Black. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Anthony. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Jalen Suggs. And then for Boston, Porzingis, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. White comes in for Al Horford. And it's Drew Holiday in for Pritchard. So he gets them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Pass to Carter. Now Joseph, guarded by Holiday. Caldwell-Pope against White. Carter kicks to Joseph. Carter with a screen on Holiday. Here's Joseph. Kicks it out to Banchero. Clock is at 3. Carter with a 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here goes Tatum.
The length and athleticism of Tatum is something else. Look, you can't blame the D for fouling him there. That's just something that's going to happen.
Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Now look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
The Celtics making a switch here. Brown's checked in. And so Tatum nails them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Caldwell-Pope passes to Wagner. Caldwell-Pope feeling it out a bit. Inside, taken away by Holiday. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Here's Tatum. Jason Tatum making sure of that one.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Carter sets the pick for Banchero. Takes the 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Banchero's got 20 points.
And he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level. And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
And here is Tatum, following the three-pointer from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and the shot goes in. Tatum's got 13 points in just this quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Banchero. He's got 20. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. Just 5 on the clock. And then Carter with the jam.
Out of pick and roll, Carter does a great job of positioning himself for catch and finish opportunities.
Outside Holiday. White, a screen on Caldwell-Pope. Back to White. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. 6 points for Derek White.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Tatum against Banchero. Carter with a screen on Tatum. Here's Banchero. Rebound Boston. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. And stolen by Wagner.
And for his position, Franz Wagner gives you everything you could ask for. Passing, rebounding, scoring, and he competes defensively as well.
The Magic have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. First one falls for him.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Goga Bitadze's checked in for Orlando. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter.
And White kicks to Porzingis. Good on the triple. Porzingis has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Wagner outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 11-point game. And here's Brown outside. It's hauled in by the Magic. Caldwell Pope passes to Joseph. Wagner kicks to Carter. Outside, Joseph. Carter sets the pick for Joseph. 6 to shoot. Pass to Wagner. Carter dishes to Caldwell Pope. Over Holiday. That's good from Caldwell Pope on the assist from Carter.
And Caldwell Pope able to hit those mid-range shots consistently, but that's one the defense will live with.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Al Horford, he's checked in for the Celtics. Here's Brown. Hasn't made one yet. Outside, Horford. Brown against Wagner. Porzingis with a screen on Wagner. Brown wide open. He fires. On the three off target.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Carter, the pass to Joseph. There's the three. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Brown outside. Pass to White. Horford sets a screen for Holiday. 5 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Horford no luck. Magic leading by 13. Here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 8. Carter with it. Joseph looking around. Over Holiday. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Celtics trail by 13. Porzingis passes to White. Porzingis with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's White, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Boston, they have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Al Horford. And both free throws good for White. Magic leading by 11. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Bitadze. Joseph with the ball. Carter left side. Over Porzingis, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Now Brown. Got it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Magic. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. KCP, a great first half of play with the scoring. What did you see from them defensively that allowed you to be effective?
I just took what they gave me. I took what they gave me, and I just knocked them down.
Hey, KCP, thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Greetings, everybody. Game 3, and it's a huge lead for the Orlando Magic.
They're playing the way they're supposed to. Run the offense until you get a good look. Not complicated at all.
I disagree. Patience and perspective is complicated. That's why many teams can't do it.
Checking out the circumstances for the Orlando Magic. I'll get straight to it, Kenny. Is this a must-win game for them?
They might not want to admit it, Ernie, but this is a must-win game. I look at this team and I think, if they drop this one, it's going to get into their heads and then not coming back.
Stop it, Kenny. It's not over yet. They know how to respond when their backs are against the walls.
Well, I guess we'll just have to see how it plays out, huh? And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Here's Wagner. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Corey Joseph is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Carter in at the 5 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. Pass to Wagner. Caldwell-Pope kicks to Wagner. Just 4 to shoot. Carter down low. He's against Porzingis, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Porzingis.
And the defense searching for answers on how to start Carter Jr. inside results in a foul there.
For Orlando, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Two.
And that one falls for Carter.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
Carter hits them both. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Down by 15.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And that one misses. And he sinks the second. Magic leading by 14. Banchero outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Banchero's got 22.
And he's going to be a consistent scorer when he can get those shots to fall. Defense has to do a better job against Banchero inside.
The 3 from Tatum. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Now, here's Wagner. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. Clock at 6. And the wing jumper offline.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
White the pass to Holiday. To the inside. Here's Banchero. And Tatum pulls it down.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Releases from 15, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. 23 points in the game.
Okay, listen. Tatum can strike from anywhere. The mid-range is an open option for him at all times.
Joseph finds Banchero. Carter with a screen on Tatum. Here's Banchero. Another miss by Orlando.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, Holiday baited the defender, and he bit.
This is his first free throw of the game. No good on that one.
The focus you get from Holiday is constant, and that goes for both ends. He's always looking for ways to help.
And he's good on the second. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Banchero inside, guarded by Tatum.
The contest and the rebound, folks. That is how you defend.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Guarding Tatum is just a major problem.
For Boston, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. And the first one drops. And he makes the first but misses the second. Orlando leading by 12. To the paint. Here's Banchero. Great D that time from Tatum.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now Joseph, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. Here's Banchero. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And the biggest reason Banchero went first overall, Paolo brings your playmaking ability at 6'10". He's got a very rare skill set for that size.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
What you like about Banchero, he's built to carry an offense in both temperament and talent.
Good on the second free throw. Now here's Tatum. He's got 24. Outside White. Back to Tatum. From past the arc. And it's White missing.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Back to Banchero. Outside for Caldwell Pope. The Magic again can't hit. Celtics trail by 13 to the middle. There's Tatum. Tatum pulling out one of his many moves.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Wagner outside. Pass to Banchero. Shot clock at 5. Pulls it up. Good. He hits the jump shot. Banchero's got 5 points in the quarter.
And I know Coach loves to see Banchero get rolling out there. He is capable of some serious production.
Here's Brown. Rejected by Banchero. Caldwell Pope passes to Joseph.
Clearly a foul.
The Magic have been getting it done at the line. 10 for 12. And he makes the first. And so he hits both. Boston with the ball. 15-point game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And White kicks to Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. And stolen by Wagner. All alone. And finished off by Wagner.
Great hustle play there from Wagner. Gets into the open court and cashes in on the break.
Celtics trail by 17. Right side, Porzingis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Orlando.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
The first one falls.
And when healthy, Porzingis is a highly impactful player. He is a 7-foot wing that really spaces the floor.
Anthony Black's checked in for the Magic. Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics. And both free throws good for Porzingis.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Black the pass to Wagner. Over Brown. And it's Wagner missing.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
And White kicks to Tatum. Over Banchero. Boston again missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Here's Black. He has 5. Takes it inside. Black. Great positioning on the putback. And the Magic lead by 17.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Great. He's ferocious when the ball goes up. Here's Pritchard. Scoreless thus far. Good on the three-point shot.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Black. He's got 7. Kicks it out to Banchero. 6 on the shot clock. Great D that time from Tatum. Celtics trail by 14. Here's Pritchard. Three-pointer. Orlando grabs the miss. Wagner's got his 6th rebound on the night.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Black the pass to Wagner. There's a good screen. Back to Black. Pulls up on the elbow. A rebound by the Celtics. Tatum's got 11 rebounds in the game. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Tatum's got 28 points for the game. Tatum against Banchero. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Such a nice-looking jump shot. Solid mechanics, fluid. Banchero's special.
On the wing, Brown. He's defended by Wagner. Brown against Wagner. Goes up from the top of the key. And it's Brown missing.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
Celtics trail by 14. Outside, White. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. For the Magic, Goga Bitadze is checked in for Wendell Carter. And Wagner's subbed in for Banchero. Celtics also with a sub. Al Horford's checked in for Porzingis. Magic leading by 14. Joseph the pass to Wagner. Wagner with a screen for Wagner. Off target from three-point range.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Here's Wagner. Following the basket by Derek White. Wagner against Brown. Pass to Bitadze. Shot clock at 6. Here's Black. From the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Black's got 10 points.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Elbow shot is on the way. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
We see this from Tatum often, and it never gets old. Just scoring at will.
Here's the screen. And Joseph kicks to Wagner. Looking to get it going, and the shot is good. 10 points for Franz Wagner.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Six attempts for him at the line. He's made 4. And that one falls for Tatum. Anthony's checked in for Corey Joseph. And a change for the Celtics. Hauser's checked in. And so Tatum nails them both. We've got 1:48 left here in the third quarter. Here's Anthony. It's hauled in by Brown.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Tatum on the wing. Oh, Tatum finds a way.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
Here's Anthony. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Anthony's got 5 points so far.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning, and that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Buries the long-range jumper.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
And here is Anthony. He has 5. The 3. Rebounded by Hauser. Celtics trail by 10. Down low. There's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Outside Anthony. Trying to find Wagner and gets it to him. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. He's got 8.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Tatum with it. And here's Brown outside. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Orlando with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. Celtics trail by 10, and a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. And it's Cornette in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Hauser. Outside, Horford. 6 to shoot. Hauser the pass to Horford. Sinks the three-pointer. Horford's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Celtics.
Hands like a guard. Horford with that quick trigger.
Suggs banked in off the glass. And the Magic lead by 9.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Pass to Hauser. Tatum. Fires it up. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Black. Back to Suggs. Horford with the rebound. Hauser the pass to Pritchard. Tatum with a screen on Suggs. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Now here's Anthony. Pass to Wagner. Out to the right wing. Orlando moving the ball around. And here's Banchero. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Banchero's got 30 points.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Tatum down low. Working on Black. Basket counts. Tatum's got 41.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
To the inside. And finished off by Wagner.
We love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Celtics trail by 12. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Tatum on the wing. Sinking that tough shot, Jason Tatum.
When you need to create a shot late in the clock, just get it to Tatum.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Wagner with the screen for Anthony. Fires the three. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
From outside the arc, cans it from downtown.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Banchero. Back to Suggs. And the layup's good off the glass. Suggs has got 4 this quarter.
Oh, strong move by Suggs inside, not allowing the contact to hold him back.
And here's Tatum for 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Here's Banchero. And he lays it straight in. Banchero's got 32 points.
And for a big man, Banchero has a rare mix of moves.
Time out.
I mean, this guy can cross up defenders. He blows by people. Terrific handle for a guy that big.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And Orlando making a change here. Joseph's checked in. Whitey's checked in for Boston. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. He told his team they're being too reckless with the ball. He said, you're turning it over left and right. You got to be smarter and more in control out there. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Outside Tatum. Over Banchero. Boston again missing. Orlando leading by 14. And Joseph kicks to Black. Back to Joseph. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Horford.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Down by 15. Fires for three. Joseph with the rebound.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Banchero, that's good.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Hauser. Boston again missing.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Joseph finds Anthony. Shot clock at 6. Lets the three fly. White with the defensive effort.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
He gets it in there. Tatum's got 45 points.
That was a beautiful screen set there. And look, Tatum, he'll take care of the rest.
Inside. And Anthony with the basket on the assist from Joseph. Joseph's got 4 assists now tonight.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Now here's White. Pass to Hauser. Now here's Tatum. He's covered by Banchero. Tatum passes to Hauser. Here's White.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Magic leading by 15. Now here's Joseph. Here's Anthony. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Shoot 2.
That free throw, no good. So for the Magic, Carter, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. Wagner comes in for Black. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Corey Joseph. And the second free throw, good. Here's Tatum. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
Now here's White. There's Brown with the 3. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Pass to Anthony. Caldwell Pope kicks to Anthony. White the pass to Tatum. Rebound by the Magic. Caldwell Pope's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Wagner. He's covered by Brown. Now here's Anthony. Banchero outside. Over Tatum. And it's Banchero missing. Celtics trail by 16. Brown outside. Tatum against Banchero. From 13, Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 11 rebounds in the game. Caldwell Pope against Holiday. Banchero kicks to Anthony. With the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Porzingis.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so White will bring it up for Boston. It's an 18-point game. Tatum kicks to Holiday. Holiday, a screen on Anthony. White finds Porzingis. Now Tatum. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Magic. Caldwell Pope's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Wagner wide open. No good on the triple. Celtics trail by 18. To the middle. Here's Tatum. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Orlando, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the 4th, 8 of 12. Holiday against Caldwell Pope. Here's Anthony. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Anthony's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Boston's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. White a screen on Banchero. And here's Tatum for 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
Ooh, how about that extended range from Tatum? It was an absolute bomb.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Paolo Banchero.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And Greg, to play like he has under the most intense circumstances here in the playoffs makes it all the more remarkable. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's foul number 2 for him. On defense, the Celtics. Trailing by 17. Caldwell Pope finds Carter. Joseph with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Banchero.
And Brown is known for being an incredible defender, able to guard multiple positions.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Pass to Wagner. Banchero against Tatum. Banchero, right side. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Banchero's got 16 here in the second half.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for the Magic.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And this really was a must-win, not literally, but in an emotional sort of way.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you're down 2-0 in a series like this, you cannot afford to drop that third game. It's basically lights out. This win tonight, guys, this breathes a whole new life into this series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Paolo Banchero.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Wagner passes to Banchero. And Tatum pulls it down. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Things were looking bleak for him, obviously, coming into this game. But with tonight's win, Greg, they are right back in it.
And that's the fight this team has. They don't care what the odds are. They are going to keep battling. And suddenly, we've got a series on our hands.
We sure do. Well, that'll do it for now. And you can join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Paolo Banchero.